Hi, Deirdre here, just going to show you how to make a simple form. So we're going to click on the Create tab over here. And in here we have the section that deals with forms. Now, it's easiest to create a form using the wizard. So I'd strongly recommend you use this method here. So click on Form Wizard. So the most important bit that you need to do is to make sure that you choose the correct table up here. So in here, we're going to say the food stock table, and now we can see all of the fields in the food stock table. We're happy with all of those. We want to bring all of them over. We could bring them over one at a time like this, or we can click on the double arrows in the middle here, and that takes the whole lot of them across. So we're happy with that. So we'll click on Next. Now it's asking you what sort of layout you want. And you can see you can have tabular or data sheet. We're going to go with columnar, not quite sure how to pronounce that, and then click on Next. We want to say what is the thing going to be called. So we'll say the food stock form, and we'll put the word form up here so we don't get confused. We're happy with all that, so we'll click on Finish. So now we're looking at the form. We're in sort of the form view, and so we can see that there are 8 records in this table, and we can click through them. Okay, so just so that you understand where the data is held, because it can get a little bit confusing. So this is information that's held in the food stock table, and if, for example, I change the power stock level from 12 to 10, okay, and then I hit save and I close this one up here, and I go into the food stock table and take a look here, and you can see that the power stock level for the flour has changed to 10. If I change this again to 15 and I hit save and I close my table and I go into my food stock form, you can see it's 15 here. So all we're doing by using a form is looking at the information that's being held in a table. So the only place that information is held in a database is in the tables. And forms are just a way of looking at the information that's being held within the table. So we have this set up. It's a little bit ugly at the moment. We'd like a little bit of a nicer layout. So we're going to move over and change view. And it's this same button up here that we were using previously. And we're going to move over to design view. And we're going to click on that. And we're now in design view. Now, these items here on the left, these are actually the headings. So we're going to get rid of those little underscores between them. And we'll get rid of them. And we can get rid of them here. Now let's just, so that we can make it very obvious what's going on here, I'm just going to change the colour of these because it can get a little bit confusing. So over here, I'm going to change the colour of these to green. That's not a very strong green, maybe a slightly stronger colour that you can see more clearly. Okay, there's sort of a reddy colour. And I'm going to get rid of those little underscores down there. And I'll select all of those as well. And change them to that colour. So that's a good start. We'll take a look at form view again and move over the front. And you can see, so the headings, these are headings. You can put anything you like. You can change the wording. They have no technical function. These items over here are actually the technical bits that pull the information from the table. So you have to be careful what you do with those bits. So we'll move back into design view again. Okay, so we can't take out the underscores of these bits because these are the technical bits that pull the information from the table. What we can do is we can change the positioning of them. So for example, organic, if we wanted to, and it wouldn't make a lot of sense, we could bring this across or move it over or line them up. We could, you know, move them about. Okay, and so that's, you can do that. I'm going to change some of the, get rid of those underscores here. And maybe get rid of the word form, food stock items. And we can put any details like that.